So I know this project is taking way too long, and the whole point was to get it done during the winter so I can get the machines out of the weather. It is now effectively over. It is early March already, and I'm just now getting the rafters on. Today I'm putting plywood on, getting this covered for real, but all I've got are 5 sheets of the reclaimed plywood from the mobile home that we disassembled. I finally had to go and purchase some building materials. So here I got 7 sheets of the plywood here. This is only $10 a sheet. I was pleasantly surprised at that. And then I got some of these strips here, which are going across the rafters. I've got 2. I think I've got 4 under there, so I may not need those. I may get to return those, which would be good, because those were about $7 each, almost as much as a whole one of these was almost as much as a whole sheet of plywood. So here I am. I'm going to go ahead and get this on, and then we do the roofing. Alright, so it turns out these last 2 boards from the salvaged mobile home, that one over there, are not 4 feet as is standard. That's why they're not reaching the cross beams, and I realized that because I put down the brand new plywood that I just bought, and that reaches just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and take these up and replace them with new stuff, and we're going to save these. They're probably going to go on the end because those will be short boards. Alright, so we got Bennett over here grinding off the old staple here. Those need to come off because we're going to put an underlayment on top of the deck here before we put shingles on, and those got to come off so we don't poke up from underneath. All right, so here's the update for today's work. I got all the boards on except for one. I got one full board left and 2 gaps to fill. Gonna have to cut this one widthwise, and this one will go over, and then I got to trim up all the edges of the roof, and hopefully I get some decent scrap that I can fill in this gap. Otherwise I gotta go buy another piece of plywood, but it's 10 bucks. Debating on just going to spend the 10 bucks and calling it good. Don't really want to use pieces to cover a gap. Then over here we got a pretty nice step forward with a temporary power pole. I got it, remember this is that one I found on Facebook Marketplace for like $140, but it was on a 4x4 pole, which is like this wide, and this is a 6x6, which is the requirement. So I spent yesterday kind of in the rain putting all this stuff on the 6x6, and then I added a 30 amp outlet for an RV hookup, because my mother will be here in just over a week, and she's going to be staying out here for, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks. They're going to park right here and basically live out here. So now they got power. Well, not yet. They won't have power yet until the electric company comes and ties into that pole right there. So that's a pretty big development. I still have to put a waterproof cover over this. I had one, but it was the wrong one. And then I need to put this post needs to be staked in, and then it needs a post that way and that way to meet the code for the electric company. And then let's take a little walk down this way. I got a special delivery of logs, and I got a really good deal on them. You wouldn't believe the deal. So good, I'm not even going to tell you what the deal is. Okay, so this is a mix of, we got some oaks and pines here, so I can mill these up into lumber. Some of them are not worth much. You can see here. Okay, these are buzzards, and they're nesting up here, I guess. Wow, that's a lot. Anyway, some of these are great, some of these not so great. Look at this. I don't know what I can do with these. Okay, that's pretty good right there. So I don't know how far this rot goes up there. I don't know, but it smells great. It smells like a whiskey barrel. Okay, look at this. I don't even think I can. I might have trouble managing these. Oh man, those are huge. Oh my goodness. I'm super happy about these. Most of these. I'm not gonna be able to do much with these, but I'll get something out of them. Firewood, if nothing else. And you can sell firewood. Yeah. Look at this. I'm not going to be able to do anything with that, but for what I got them for, let's just say anybody can afford them, even if you don't have a job. That's how good the deal was. But I'm not going to complain, even if I get something like this, which can't be used at all. Here's another hollow one. Wow. It's actually very interesting. All right. Well, next step is just to finish up that roof, get power to my power pole, and maybe get the tractor down here and start organizing this stuff.